Yo-ho, everyone. I have some new mic settings. I hope I'm not too terribly loud. If I am, I can always turn it down a tad because I am perpetually worried about my loudness. But given the circumstances and how quiet I've heard myself on my streams lately, I'm trying to improve my audio quality. No new mic, we just fidgeted with the settings a lot. I went through several YouTube tutorials last night. It was a lot. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to find where the last one that I worked on was. Let me at least switch to a live scene so y'all can see me. Yeah, enjoy the comical effect of wearing sunglasses over my glasses. I just needed something green. I don't want to get pinched out here. This is very comical. Ignore this. Even the mic is green. I'm pinch proof. Still trying to find this thing. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Where did I put this thing? Hi. Did I put it down here for some cursed reason? No? Where did I put it? Where did I put that last one I worked on? What? Maybe this? No. Maybe this one? We're gonna open this one. This might be it. Oh, green maid outfit? Alright. You know, green and purple look really good together, but green and orange look even better together. But yeah, I hope my audio sounds better. If you notice anything weird about my audio, let me know, because I am still trying to improve it. Oh yeah, this was exactly what I was doing here. Okay, here, we're just gonna shut this up a little bit. I'll do the full ref. Share that, and then we need to... Ready? Okay. Have that right there. And then... I'm chewing on gum, by the way. What am I looking for? Oh gosh. I'm looking for, I'll find it. Mentally, I'll find it. I don't remember what I'm looking for. Oh, by the way, the throwing system works again. So, I don't know why it didn't work that last time, but it works now. I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty decent. I finally decided to, get back into doing these little Twitter character redesigns because I have like 3 or 4 of them left, as like I really want to finish them. But yeah, I did quite a bit of tweaking last night on the audio. Hi! Hello! But yeah, I hope my mic sounds a lot better now. That is the dream. Okay, here's my art glove, which I know was not what I was originally looking for, but I can't remember what I was originally looking for, so I'm just gonna move past it and assume maybe it's not important. Maybe. Keyword. I'm starting this redesign over from scratch because I do not like how it was going the first time. Where's the... Ah, yes. Bah! Okay, so before, when I was drawing it, it just kind of felt more like I was doing a fan art than an actual redesign. Didn't feel like I was doing a redesign at all. So we're just kind of redoing it from scratch. Because when people give me their characters and say, hey, redesign it, I want to actually redesign it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. For those of you who don't know what this is, last September, for my birthday stream, I put out a post on Twitter and said, hey, anybody that wants me to do a little redesign for their character for funsies, just, you know, put your references in the comments and I'll do what I can. I'm still working on those. I'm terribly slow. I've always wanted to get faster at doing art stuff, but, here I am. September, let me see, October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months later. I still have 4 of these left. Okay. I mean, in my defense, this is number 7 on the list. So I've made good progress. I have. But yeah, what we did before, I didn't like this, because, you know, it just looked exactly the same as this. It just looked exactly the same. I don't want it to look exactly the same. I want it to look different. Why am I small now? When did I shrink? Hold on. That feels great. Okay, this is better. Much better. Okay. Now. I'm gonna try and do a little... I at least want to have this in frame so I can see the hair, because the hair is always gonna throw me. I never want to mess with the hair. I clicked on the wrong tool. I'm a fool. Anyways, I meant to click on the pen, not the pencil. I know it's like, oh, but you sketch with a pencil, don't you? No. But my tool that I use for sketching is actually under the pen tool. So this thing isn't under the pencil. It's under the pen. Don't ask me why. No idea why that is. But yeah. We're gonna get this going. You know what I want? In the future, I want to have a toggle for my glasses to turn them into sunglasses, because I think that'd be cool. I just think that would be neat. I'm gonna try, keyword try, to prioritize yapping, because it's great to actually do stuff and all, but I also don't want to leave y'all in the quiet. But I also don't want to yap too much, so if I'm going a little bit and over yapping, feel free to let me know, because even I know there has to be limits to going. Okay. So, general sort of. Okay, let's get the. I'm just kind of trying to get a general sort of. Maybe more like that. Maybe I should draw him sitting. I don't know. Would that be good? If you get focused or yap too much, it's totally fine. Yeah, I know. I should make an emote for my focus mode, because when I go focus mode, I'm like dead to the world. I should make it an emote for that or something. Let's pretend there's an imaginary spot to be sitting at right here. I know, yeah. This is how you draw a finger. Ignore that extra part there, that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Okay. Trying to figure out. The hardest part for me is like posing. Like I never know what to do for a good pose. It's really hard to come up with poses. Huh. I mean, I could, like, right now, real quick, just look up character sitting, but I feel like that might be a little bit extra. I want to be able to draw... Because, like, I love character design, so maybe I should just do something like a simple front-facing pose. That might be more in line with my... I don't know, purposes? Sure, yeah, purposes. I'm sure that's the term I needed. Right about that. The goal is to eventually get better speed-wise. I want to be able to do a sketch in like 30 minutes or less. Which is why I'm trying to get faster at sketching like general shapes. Okay. I'm trying to think of where would the balance fall. If that's like that, then that should be like that. Why did I do that? Consider that like the knee, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know, the masculine traits are supposed to be a lot more like... I don't know how to describe it. Boxy, maybe? Maybe boxy. That might be the word I'm looking for. Now, do I want the foot like that? Yeah, that could work for feet. Yeah. That's half decent. Okay. And then... let's say that the arm probably stops about here, maybe? Mm-hmm. No, I'm thinking about doing the hand the other way. Yeah. Like that. So it'd be more like a like that type of. Cause he's got like a little step, and I do want to incorporate that into the character design. That might be too big. Hold on. How did I sketch it in this one? I hit it, that's what I did. Okay, so I kind of made it like an interesting little focal point there. Okay. I might have to make that bigger, who knows. Yeah, I think I definitely have to make that bigger, actually. Easy fix, though. Easy fix, though. Easy correction. Like that. That's a good size, I think. And then for the other... well, that's the lasso tool still. Whoops. And then for the other arm, maybe like if I do something like that. Like hand on the hip? What do you think, hand on the hip? I think hand on the hip is good. I might want to move the placement of the arm though. Hold on. Like that, move it out a little bit more. I need to sneeze. I'm fine. There, I think that's a little bit better. It gives the arm a little bit more length. I feel like I made him look extra sassy, and that's really funny for me. Okay, so in the original, there's like this fur or whatever on the outer edge of the jacket. I want to keep that. I also want to keep the color scheme because the orange, green, white. Oh my god, I just thought about the irony. It's the color scheme for the Irish flag. Okay. That's funny. But yeah, I do think it's a very pleasing color combination. Okay, I gotta figure out how exactly I want this outfit to look. Because I want to combine elements of fantasy with elements of sci-fi. Like a sci-fantasy. I mean, techwear would be a good way to do that, but also I feel like I should put a little bit more oomph into it than that. Because he's supposed to be an alchemist, so I'm thinking gloves are probably a must for an alchemist, because you don't want to be like, I don't know, getting your skin oils on the materials. I'm not sure. I assume it can kind of like the medicine thingy. Okay, so I was looking at a couple of different potential designs for shoes. I kind of like the shoes where they're sort of loose at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, I like the shoes where they're kind of like loose at the bottom. Okay, let's say a metal plate or something, I don't know. I don't want to make the heels too severe because I feel like that could... I don't know. I feel like it would be detrimental to a work environment. Okay, we're gonna... This can... I'm really winging it. Ooh. Don't really like that, but I kind of maybe turn it into like an armor-ish type looking thing. And maybe I can bring that in just a tad. I don't want them to be too wide. Actually, no! It's just new mic settings. I'm trying to make it sound better, but I don't have a new mic. So I put on a bunch of filters and stuff to hopefully make it sound better, and especially— ah! Yeah, that's working again. I can be thrown out again. But yeah, I've been trying to, my eraser was on. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, I did a bunch of new settings and new filters and stuff, and I'm hoping that that kind of helps the whole thing Okay, so I'm thinking maybe if I have, okay, so this can be like, maybe, I think maybe if we make it like look flatter, maybe that'll be more of a sci-fi vibe. Okay, I'm thinking like this, and then maybe we have a part of the design that curves up here so it gives the illusion. Oh, the 100K, okay. Nice. Trying to, come on, bud. Shoe. Shoe! The shoes! I know what I'm doing. Fun fact, I absolutely don't. One of these feet look bigger than the other. Man, why does one of these feet look bigger than the other? That looks better. That looks much better. It's still off though. It's still off and I hate it. But I can't get caught up in all the little details or I will be stuck here forever. That's part of the reason why my sketching takes so long and what I'm trying to improve. The sketch does not have to be perfect and I need to calm down. Okay. Now, from here, I guess I'll work on the pants. So the original design, as you can see, they have like some sort of, I don't know what to call this, knee pads? I don't know. Knee pads or something. Also, lots of little pouches, and also maybe a weapon, I can't tell what that is. How did I draw it on this one? I don't know how I drew it. Wrong one, wrong one. Stop. Okay, so for pants, what do I want to do for pants? Okay. So. Don't really have anything I want to spend it on because I'm already VIP and your art is worth every penny, so don't want to pay less. Aw. Don't worry. As soon as my 5.0 rolls around, I'll have more things to redeem stuff on. Okay, so I'm thinking... Alchemist. I gotta have some kind of undershirt for this jacket. So I'm thinking maybe something like a little vest or something. Yeah, I could do a nice little vest or something like that. So like if I do like a... I have not been canvas flipping. That's okay, the shoes look fine. This looks less fine though. I'll definitely have to fix that. Okay, so here we go. Maybe right down the middle would be better. Maybe like right down the middle. Actually, should I make the vest part of the fur thing? Ooh, that's a question that I don't quite have an answer to. that, maybe? I feel like that makes him look a little bit too proper. Okay, so if we do it, this is gonna go down a little bit more. No, that feels a little bit less proper. Still feel like it could be better, but yeah, it's fine. Maybe it's that the collar goes up too high. Maybe that's the problem. Anyways, for the vest here, it can like come out like this. And then if we put the fur on the vest, like here. Thinking probably some sort of like thinking around here we have like a belt. Seems like a good place for a belt. I think I want the belt to be a little bit more tilty. This isn't a belt with purpose, this is a belt for style. Could also be a belt with a purpose, though. Little necklace. I'll try and keep the necklace because that feels worthwhile. That could be like a lore thing. I want to keep that in case it's lore related. Maybe put 2 belts for funsies. Ah! I stabbed my keyboard with my tablet pen. Whoops! It's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking we could have sleeves that go down to here because I just personally think that's nice. I feel like we're making it different. Oh, actually, no. Maybe I should do the long sleeve thing. Yeah, maybe I should do the long sleeve thing in order to make it a little bit more. Actually, no, I won't. Because I gotta have some elements that appear more fantasy vibe-ish, so this is fine. Alright. Again, like, I'll do that. But then I still want stuff to have a sci-fi kick, so instead of doing that, let's do something like this. Maybe? Does that appear more sci-fi-y? Ooh, no, I know what appears sci-fi-y. Zippers. So instead, we're gonna have this part. Be like that. Kind of like a weird chunky zipper. Don't question my logic. And then that part will have to be like that. And then do we want little parts to go out like this? You know, maybe. One more. Okay, I'm thinking this side needs a little bit of a adjustment. Because there should be a little bit of a curve. Maybe not that much of a curve, but you know, something. Okay, this is coming along. No idea what's going on here, so I'm just gonna erase that. Okay, so I'm thinking probably something with lots of random belts, probably. That feels sci-fi-y. Mic check, mic check. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking. Yeah, I put on a bunch of filters and stuff, so I'm glad to hear it sounds nicer. What was I gonna do with the pants again? I am not an ASMR person, so you're probably not ever gonna find me doing ASMR. Because that is just not the type of content that I do. Trying to make him a little bit more slender. Yeah, I'm not super into ASMR myself. I don't really listen to ASMR content. Why is this in particular? Shouldn't be... Okay, it should be skinnier. Because the other one is. Maybe? I don't like that too much. ASMR can be relaxing to some point, but never in public. Yeah, I don't know, I just... Like, it's great practice for voice actors, I'll give it that. Definitely helps them practice voice acting, but like... I don't know. Not my cup of tea. For the pants, maybe I could do a leather thing. Yeah, ASMR is not for everyone. Did I want to do like a little... Probably should continue incorporating the knee pads or some sort of design around the knees at least. Like some sort of pattern or something. I don't know if that's quite it for me. I don't know if I'm feeling that, you know? I do have to... Like, I want something sci-fi, but I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I'm not feeling this, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I want to allot myself no more than 1 hour to work on sketching, so I got like another 10 minutes. Okay, so let's say... I'm not vibing with that either. What do I want to do with the pants? Gosh, this is so hard. Like, if I am to incorporate the knee pads still... Say that I like... Maybe it's like another piece of armor or something? I don't know. I'm like struggling right now. Because then if that is another piece of armor, it looks kind of odd. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm not vibing with that either. Like, I want the knee pads to be there, but then I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate them into the pants design that doesn't look so odd. Maybe if I change the overall design of the knee pads. What if I have the... Hear me out. What if I have the... What if I have that be like a little half cloak type thing? Could be interesting, but I don't know. I should focus on actually fixing the whole thing with the pants first. Maybe like that. I don't know, that makes them visually interesting enough, I think. Belts. Maybe I should make it so, I don't know, the other arm looks short to me. Does it look short to you? It looks short to me. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Maybe like this, and then from here I go and I take this specific part and I tilt it in a little bit more. Why did it shrink? No. And then maybe like that. Okay, that looks terrible. Still looks really tiny though. I don't know. I have to bring that in a little bit because of the fact that I know the freaking pan is way lower than it should be. Other thing I need to do is make the hand freaking smaller because it's freaking massive for some reason. That's better. It looks infinitely more reasonable. And then for I will have 2 of these here. And then there's something like this. That looks terrible. That looks awful, actually. Yeah, that looks terrible. I hate every part of that. That looks not good. That looks very not good. Let me not that. Oh, this needs to be less like this because perspective-wise that wouldn't make any sense. I will put a little pouch there though. Sure, it's very chaotic, but we're just gonna go with that. Okay, and for the gloves. I'm thinking about having something that goes all the way up. And then I definitely have kind of like armored pieces here, I think. Like that, maybe? And from here... This one, the thumb is kind of going off to the side, but we're gonna... We could put little lights in it to make it more interesting. We'll do that. And your hair. You know what, despite having that pendant, I'm so tempted to just also give a choker. You know what? I might. I want to have a lot of like triangle patterns and stuff on this, like triangular patterns. That's kind of what I'm going for. Okay. No, I don't like that smile. I can do better. Much better. Okay. Okay, so... Circle, circle, circle. I don't like that. I don't know, it might be better, but I couldn't tell you by how much. I hate that face. I hate this face. Why? Why am I unable to draw a good face? Why is this so hard? Oh my god, this looks so bad. The eyes look off. The eyes look off and I can't explain why the eyes look off. Why do the eyes look off? What is wrong here? Well, I wanted to finish the sketch within an hour, but that's not happening. Is it... Okay. What is it about the eyes that are off? Like, I think I want the pupils to be, like, around here-ish. I'm confused. It's like I also want it to look a little bit more... Like, what is wrong with the face? Like, I can't understand it. I cannot comprehend what it is that's just not great about this. Like, I can't figure out what's wrong with it. Something's wrong with it, I just can't tell you what. And then, okay, I got a scar, like, right here. That doesn't look like a scar at all. Okay, the hair part is somewhere, like, here. So all the hair should be coming out from this direction, basically. Am I just bad at this? It's okay, it's not my best work, but you know, I guess it'll do. Whoops. I have to put him all the way off to the side so I can have his staff in there. That's funny, actually. I mean, I guess I could always just... I don't know that I want to make it shorter, though. I feel like if I made it shorter, it wouldn't be as nice. Hmm. I have not been paying attention to take drinks during my ad breaks. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. We're on to the next phase, which is line art. Which hopefully will look better than the sketch, but that is almost always never something that happens. I am not very partial to drawing eyelashes. It's been a while since I did eyelashes in this style, but not eyelashes, eyebrows. Bleh. Okay. Man, oof. Do that one, and then I do want to change the position of this one, because what are we even doing here? Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, don't do that. No, that's too flat. It's not the worst I've ever seen. What if I just... What if I just... What if I just... I can fix this. Now let's... Why? Definitely have to refine this a little bit, but it's something. I'm too lazy to, like, do this, so... What do you mean we moving on? I don't know what you mean by that. I guess it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Still not great. Okay. Where do I do that? Wow, that's so great looking. Okay. Like, it's okay, but I don't think it's that great. Which sucks for me, but you know, whatever. Nope, too high. There we go. That should be more like that, I think. Yeah. I am going to put on a little choker just 'cause. think I'll draw the pendant on a completely separate layer. Oh no, I can make it fluffier than that. No. We cannot. It must be Fluffapalooza. Of course, they make it impossible for me to do this. Yep. Okay, cool. No. Yeah, this is much better on this side. Not quite there. How dare you? Fluff. That looks floofy. I maybe don't like this line up at the top here, but that's easily fixable. There we go. Maybe if I'm gonna do that over there, I'm gonna do this one over here. Floof! Okay. Okay. that too crazy pattern-wise? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll just... like that. Too skinny there. What do I want to do for the cuffs of the sleeves? I think this is where I'll have the... No, not good enough. There, that looks in line. Be better like that, or I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this sleeve cuff looks just odd, and it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. I feel like that looks a little better. Okay. The elbow might end up looking a little bit too pointy, but hopefully not. Wrong. I don't know, I feel like that looks weird though. That's better. Okay. Terrible. Little triangle, little triangle. Da da da!
Dino dance.
Hi, Dradix! I hope my audio sounds better, but I've been told already that it does sound better, so very happy about that. The doodles are going good. The doodles are going great. I'm making some progress. I'm still on the line arting aspect right now, but we're getting there. We are certainly getting there. Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to not get pinched today. So I got a green microphone, I got green sunglasses on top of my other glasses. We're ignoring that because my silly self didn't think to make a toggle to remove my glasses. That's on me. This top one's slightly skinnier than the bottom one. Get in here with that vector eraser. Nope, that needs to be altered. There we go. And then this here, and then I need some little circles, I think, in the belt, because that's usually how belts go. Or do we need little circles in the belt? If it's like a sci-fi belt, do we even need circles? We'll put the circles just cause. Alright. So, I heard very exciting news recently, for me at least. In my opinion, I think it's exciting. The Percy Jackson TV series, the first season, was nominated for like 16 Emmys. And then they won 8 of them. Which is really cool. I am super excited about that. Because that just goes to show how good of a job that they did on that adaptation. Yeah, I know, right? I heard that for this second season, they built an entire ship on the set. Like, oh my god, that's so exciting. I'm so excited for that. You know, I'm genuinely hoping that they keep the bit with the Confederate ship. Genuinely hoping they keep that. Just because, you know, it's neat. People who don't read the books have no idea what I'm talking about. It's fine. I need to take everyone's design and then make it like 15 times harder than it actually is. Why am I like this? Okay. We're doing a straight line from point A to point B. I don't quite like the thickness of the line. I feel like it messes with the feng shui of the overall picture, so we're just gonna take it down to like an 8. I feel like that could be a good... Ooh. That could be a relatively decent staff thickness. I'm always worried that, like, I draw them too skinny. Because if I draw them too skinny, I can imagine what holding that must be like. It must feel like it'll just, like, snap in half. They never let me share the 3-watch streak on mobile for some reason. I've had that issue before, actually, on mobile, where it just won't let me share it. It's so weird. I have no idea why. I think it may be like a button or something that'll hold that in place. I should make that thinner line. That feels more reasonable. Okay. First and foremost, get out. Get out. Very carefully. Get out. Thank you. Good. Perfect. Beautiful. Now we just need to draw these fingers. That's not quite how I want that to be. Okay, so then I can take this line and then get rid of it so I can make it how I want it to be. But yeah, I'm adding all sorts of exciting new things to my channel. Like I added the clip command and I added the mic being not scrungly. Yeah. Actually, maybe I will bring this a little bit out more. Don't want the fingers to be too skinny. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. It could be better. Oof. My tummy be scrungling. I don't know if it's popped up in chat yet. Let me see. It hasn't. Okay, I set up a new timer to go off, but the timer has not been, you know, timing, I guess. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a new thing with clips to kind of be like a clipping incentive. So, whenever a clip is like the best viewed clip or whatever of the month, I guess, the way that's gonna work is that I will draw on a canvas a scrungly rendition of the best or most viewed clip of the month, and then in doing so, by the end of the year, I will have a scrungly year in review. Just, so yeah, if you end up clipping something that ends up being the most popular clip, then it'll end up on the little canvas and it'll be in the year-end review. I'll draw it on stream too, so that way everybody sees the scrungle. I think this seems reasonable, but at the same time I feel like something's wrong with the hand. I feel like I can reposition these 3 fingers right here. Like that. Oh, that feels a lot better already. Perfect, that feels a lot better. As you can see, it's now problematic, but we will fix that. Yeah, we'll just fix this real quick. Alright, we have an ad in about 2 minutes. I'm gonna hate this one the most just because I can't really tell where anything is. I feel like the way that thing goes should be different. I feel like it should be different, and that I sketched it incorrectly, and that it is false. I feel like it should go all the way over. All the way over. I can't see what I'm looking at here. Mayhaps it would be best if I just did that. I'll just merge it into the layers when I'm done with it. And then over here, I can have, I guess, I don't know, my pinky finger. That seems reasonable, probably. I'm fine. There we go. Oh, the ad break is going. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna very lightly boost that. Oh, not that. Ooh, oh, ew. Can't really detail that one too much. Ooh, I can fix this though. I'm not on the right layer. There, make it kind of jut out a little bit more. Okay. Here, we'll save and get a drink of water. Yeah, I'm hoping the improved audio quality is gonna help overall with my viewer retention for like new viewers. Cause I know my old viewers, they gonna stick with me even if I have Wi-Fi that lives under a rock. But, you know, new viewers, it helps to have pretty audio, you know? Because I've heard a lot of people say they would much rather have something sound better and have a terrible picture quality than have something sound awful and have good picture quality. I don't understand the logic behind that one, but I mean, I can get it. Sort of. Mitom. Man, why is Nightbot not sending my new little clip timer announcement thing? Nightbot, why? Let me just actually... Let me just open my tab over here for Nightbot. Like... Buddy, why? Timers? Yeah, it's set to go every 30 minutes. Like, why is it not? That's so weird that I have it set up and it just doesn't. Hmm. Let me put that away. Back to the line arting. Gotta focus. Oh. Okay. I feel like that should go down further on that side, actually. I assume that looks reasonable, but at the same time I'm staring at it and I'm going, you know what, I don't think that works. The scrungly tummy really messing with me hardcore right now. Oh, double reason why that won't work. Why is that so small? Gotta fix that. That might be too long. That looks reasonable. I think it's starting to look real nice. I'm definitely getting those sci-fi elements in there that I wanted. Ah! Hello! Hi! Hello, welcome in, Raiders! My name is Ryu, Ice Storm Dragon from the mystical world of Castatal. How y'all doing today? I have been improving my mic, so hopefully I sound nice. But yes, welcome, welcome! I am doing some character redesigns today, as requested by me on the Twitter. Yeah! Yeah, I added a lot more filters than I had before, because I was really quiet apparently, and then also I didn't know how to properly set up the other stuff like the noise gate and all this nonsense, and I didn't have a limiter, and apparently one of my filters, one of my suppression filters, is the reason why I kept peaking when I got really loud. So that's funny. But yeah, hi, welcome in! What were you streaming today? By the way, for those of y'all that just popped in, as you can tell, I can go off topic really quickly because the way I went from Hi Raiders to, yeah, my mic cuts off when I get too loud. Also, yes, I am wearing a pair of glasses under this pair of glasses. I don't want to be pinched at St. Patrick's Day. I don't have time to deal with that because we're arting. We're arting so hard right now. Does that look a little scrongle? Yeah, it looks a little scrongle. Am I gonna correct it? God, I would love to, but if I start now, I'm never gonna finish. Was finishing coloring some chibis? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Was it just like for funsies, or was it like a commission or anything like that? Why does it look better there? Oh, I'm doing great. My tummy's a little scrungly on and off, but I can't really help that one. It's gonna do whatever it wants to do. Was for a commission? Double nice. Love to hear about other people getting commissioned. I'm doing something differently on this side. I don't know what I'm doing differently on this side. It's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, I haven't been able to stream a commission in ages. So I've mostly just been doing little personal projects and things here and there. I don't like the way this line looks. A little scrongle bongle will fix that. Eee. It's not that pointy. It's not that pointy. It's not that pointy. Kind of fixing it. Anyways, for those of you that rated in, I hope y'all take this chance to rest if you need to rest and recover. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Or if you just want to lurk, absolutely go ahead. I'm just doing them doodles. Oh yeah, I should show off the character that I'm actually doing the redesign for. So this is part of a thing where on Twitter, people... I was like, hey, if you give me your characters, I'll redesign them for funsies with my own little flair. And that I'm still working on these, and I did this in September. This is the one I'm working on right now. So, like, they're an alchemist, but they're also supposed to be traveling through space. So I'm trying to put sci-fi elements into their outfit design so that it feels a little bit more like they're traveling through space, if you get what I mean. And then I'm still trying to incorporate, like, fantasy elements. The thing is, I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's a weapon or if it's, like, a tool. So I just completely left that out of the design because I don't know what it is. Because we have this side, but, you know, not the side with that on it. So, I don't know. Me realizing I'm not actually pointing to anything of consequence. When I say I don't know what that thing is, I meant this. I don't know what this thing is. I was zooming in on my personal reference sheet, not on my actual canvas. I was the only one seeing what I was pointing to. Anyways, I do plan on drawing this little necklace thingy. It's, I sketched it out. It's down here. But then I also threw in a choker just because I thought it looked nice. But yeah, we're working on this. Hopefully, I'll at least get the line art done today. Because I usually only stream for about 3 hours. Usually, if I can get more, if I can do more, I'll stream for like 4 or 5 hours. But like, I don't know how long I can actually manage to stream for today since my family's doing something and I have to help them out with it. However, on the flip side, they will be buying pizza, so... food. Never gonna pass that one up. Gotta just... that in there. That and that. Boop. Okay, gotta fix that little straight line. There we go. I love putting a seam and then it like cuts off. It's okay, I think I'm hilarious. Sci-fi and fantasy sounds hard to combine. Yeah, it is a little bit tricky. Because, like, I'm trying to make it look fantasy-ish, but I'm also trying to make it look sci-fi-ish. I keep calling it sci-fantasy, but... oh! Thank you for joining the Horde, Mole962. Thank you for the follow! Now that you're part of my Horde, fun fact, canonically, my Horde is... stuff. Wait, 1 second, I need to show this. Let me do this real quick. Okay, so canonically, my Horde is stuff in my room, but also my viewers participating through the magic mirror. So you see these little plushies and then this book and then these weapons? Those are all... oh no, okay, so I moved the chat mirror, but my silly little chat is still on the other side and I hate myself. It's okay, I'll fix it later. But yeah, so basically, there's a redeem on my channel. There's a redeem somewhere. I forget what I called it. I think it might literally just become an item in my VTuber room. Oh, it's become part of the Horde, literally. And you can choose to be either a book, a weapon, a plush, or like a random trinket. there will be limits on certain things. Like, for example, weapons. When I run out of rooms in the weapons crate, then I won't be taking any more weapons. As you can see, books have the most space, but the upper shelf of the bookshelf and then the very, very top of the bookshelf is for trinkets and doodads. I might also, like, put some on the walls if it's, like, posters or, like, things like that. But yeah. And that's something that I started doing because I, like, you know, I can decorate my room with my followers. And I just thought it was neat. But yeah, let me get back over here before the disjointed fact that the chat mirror is on my freaking right and then the chat is actually on my left makes me go crazy. Good to know I need to fix that, though. Great to know I need to fix that. Make me zoom in a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, it was just a fun thing I started doing. And then eventually, when I get enough going, I'm going to make a redeem to make it so that you can become a throwable item. And that when someone does the yeet command, something could be yeeted at my face. And yes, I will include the weapons because I am very sturdy. I am a dragon. Gonna go ahead and do that. I do, in my content creation, I do tend to bounce back and forth between yap mode and what I like to call focus mode. It's kind of like when you turn on focus mode on your phone, and then it like blocks all the notifications. So like my brain shuts off any outside information, and then I'm just going. One day, maybe I'll make an emote for that. But until then, I just have all this little knickknacks. Okay, we got that. And then we got that. And then we got that. And then I'm mostly doing triangles. So I'm gonna put triangle right here. And then we could have a line through, just cuz. Out into this little metal part here that is here for no reason. I tend to narrate things, by the way, because I'm never quite sure what to say, so half of my yapping is probably just me narrating exactly what I'm doing. I've been trying to be more actively social on my social medias because I have had a large problem like actually staying motivated to post on social media. I don't know if anybody else ever has that issue, but like every time I get on there, all I do is kind of like doom scroll and then I just feel bad. So I try and avoid it when I can because I've had times where a certain clock app has kept me up until like 4 in the morning. If I'm lucky. If I'm not lucky, 5 in the morning. And then do this. That's part of the reason why when everyone was like mourning the loss, I was like, I'm free! I'm free! Which is so cursed for everyone else, but alas, it is back. I know what am I doing with my life? This is not, ugh. Stop it. It should be wider. Yep. Maybe not like that. Much better. Okay, and then I had to fix this. But yeah, I was gonna say, everybody's like moving on to like Lemonade or something, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm not really married to switching over yet. I don't know how to use social media. I mean, I know I'm just not that into that and I'm lazy. That's a whole mood. The only reason why I've been trying to be more active on social media is because I know that in order to grow your presence as a streamer, unfortunately, you can't rely just on the actual streaming website. Would be great if you could, to be honest, but in order to really get discovered, you have to be discovered somewhere else. Less than ideal. Maybe one day that will change. However, until then... until then... Doom. I don't think I like that. Needed to be more like this. Yeah, that's better. Also, be connected. Perfect. Okay, do that side, do this side. Trying to make sure I don't miss any details on the second one that are on the first one. We have a triangle right about here. We got the line coming down and through there. The random bit that I'm gonna have be a metal bit. And that's gonna go back that way, and then that's gonna go down. And then this is gonna go all the way down here, where I'm gonna do this. All the way through there. Perfect. What is that? Sadly true. Yeah. Like I said, maybe one day it'll be easy to be discovered. But today is not that day. And I don't think tomorrow is either. So I'm trying... Right now, I'm starting with one. You know? I'm starting with one that I'm going to be more active on. Right now, that one is Blue Sky. I'm trying to be more active on Blue Sky. You know, just about thought I was done, but then I realized, wait a second. I didn't do this. Daijoubu. Hold on, I should do this. As you can see, I'm gonna have to decrease the thickness of that line for the sake of my sanity. Okay. Okay, we working on this. We working on this. Turning that down a bit so I can see what I'm dealing with here. Yep. Okay. So I'm thinking... That's not... I'm drawing on the wrong layer. And we're gonna... We can't flip it. Cool. Drawing the lazy way. Okay. We do have to fix that though, I think. On all of them pretty much. Why? I just wanted that little tiny bit gone, please. Okay. Now the tinier parts. That seems reasonable. Why? No. Boop. Maybe I want to make this one smaller. What is that? Oh, party horn. Hi. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Why didn't I get whacked in the face with the hydrate? That usually happens. Interesting. Why? Accidentally redeemed the wrong one. Either way, still, usually it's supposed to whack me in the face when I hydrate. So let me just real quickly figure out why it didn't do that. Where's the throwy thing? Wait, no, where's my throwing thing? Okay. Nope, that didn't get rid of it. That just got rid of the audio. Okay. Hello? Why? There it is. Now I can check it without problem. Oh, it disconnected from Twitch again. It's having problems. I'll hydrate. I might have to force quit the throwing system. Or not. Maybe it's good now. Nope, it disconnected again. Why does it not want to connect to Twitch? What is wrong with it? I don't know why. What? I'm confused. I am confusion. I'm force quitting it, and then I'm gonna bring it back up. Yeah, I gotta love the scuff. You missed it. Like, my last stream, it wouldn't authenticate with Twitch at all. I don't know why. But yeah, I'll do the posture check and then the... Okay, cool. Says everything's authenticated, so if I'm to do this, and then I'm to turn this on, and then if I, in theory, do... Okay, that works. Okay. Hi! I'm doing good, how are you? Just having some technical difficulties. He's fine. It happens. There. I need to do a posture check. Is kind of easy. I just mentally correct myself. And then I do need to stretch. Let me get up. Stretch. Whack. Good. Currently working on next cosplay outfit for the next convention I'm going to. Nice. I was thinking about making a new cosplay, but I'm still kind of in the process of refining my Noelle from Genshin, even though I haven't played Genshin in a while. I've thought about doing a cosplay for Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries. I thought it would be fun. Stretches. Okay. Oh, don't mind me. Okay. We back down, we back comfy. I think I'm pretty much done with the line art. So I can work on other parts now. Woo! So what cosplay are you gonna do? Who are you planning on cosplaying? At least what show, if you want it to be like a little bit of a surprise. Ooh, I need my color choices. Skin tone. Bah. I still need to draw that. You know, it doesn't matter. I'll do the necklace after I'm done coloring. Hopefully I won't forget. Me and best friend are going to be cosplaying as Himawari from Boruto, and we're going to create the cosplay and match with each other. I'm also going to crochet the Ninetale Fox plushie. Aww. Good luck with that. I don't know how to crochet, but it sounds adorable. Oh my god. Phil Lasso. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna slowly but surely... Bang. By the way, I know this is not technically cheating, but I will still call it that. Anything that makes my life easier, I will always accuse it of being a cheat. Crochet is difficult. I can imagine. I recently started cross-stitching, and that is enough to blow my mind. I have to figure out how I'm gonna, like... What are the... words? I have to figure out... I'll get there. How to sew Mickey Mouse ears. Because I was going to be going to Disney and I want to make some custom ears. Because, like, technically, Disney has the Percy Jackson TV show. And I wanted to have some Percy Jackson Mickey Mouse ears. And they're not going to sell those, obviously. So I have to make my own. I was also going to make some Indiana Jones ones. Which I know Disney does not, I don't think, technically own Indiana Jones. But... they do have, like, an Indiana Jones show, and I really like Indiana Jones. Didn't go see the other movie that came out. Refuse. Not gonna go watch that one. Looked terrible. I want the game, though. I really want the game. The game seems exciting. I want the game. And we're just gonna do that. And over here, a little bit of skin showing here. Boop. Bup, 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 bup. This looks fun. Okay. Oh, Tummy, why must you be Scrungle? And hate me. Ugh. Gonna do that. Gonna do this. Gonna do this. I'm also gonna make cards that have Himawari, etc. And has my Instagram, and going to have a Kit Kat bar because who doesn't like Kit Kat? Oh my god. Hold on, hold on. But what if... Okay, what if you make them look like a Kit Kat wrapper? You gonna make the cards to give them out of the convention? Oh yeah, I keep trying to come up with cute and creative new business cards. But like, it's so expensive to make a whole new set of business cards every year, especially when like I make a set of business cards and like the minimum amount I can get is like 100, and they're like, okay, here's 100 business cards you're never gonna use. Like, I'm lucky if I hand out 10 of them. There was one convention where I was so desperate that every, like, I don't know, every 2 feet, I would, like, yeet a business card out over my shoulder in the hopes that someone would pick it up off the floor. I know, I probably shouldn't do that from now on. I was younger then. But, Now I know with my experience that's probably considered littering, even though it's inside a building. I shouldn't do that. But yeah, I need to get better at actually speaking to people and trying to get them to take my business cards. Which is funny because I work in retail, so you'd think that that would be ingrained in my very being at this point. But no, I'm a chicken, and I kind of always have been. It's not gonna change anytime soon. Okay, we're gonna get that. And then that. And then we're just gonna get in the border of the hair right here. That. Very... Ooh, that turned out good. I like how that turned out. That's nice. Okay. Just very quietly trying to make things look nice. Oh, wow, that was a bear. Oh my god. The last convention, someone cosplayed as Mickey Mouse and Goofy. Oh my gosh! I actually thought about doing a cute little Donald Duck outfit once, but then, like, I put it off. And like, because I wanted to get a cute little sailor outfit, and I just wasn't able to get a cute enough little sailor outfit, unfortunately. But, like, I have a white wig, and I could have, like, gotten a cute little hat with it, and then done a whole Donald Duck thing, because I actually really like Donald Duck. Okay, we're gonna blur this somewhat. I do want to blur that a little bit more. And that a little bit more, because I don't want that to be too intense. Okay. Now here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna get a more saturated color, and then on the very outer edges, I tried. I don't actually know if that's any good. We're gonna blend that in a little bit. You know what I didn't shade? His freaking arms! I forgot they were there. That doesn't feel right. Wow. No. Besides Himawari, I'm also gonna cosplay as Mitsuri from Demon Slayer and Yuji from JJK. Alright, yeah, I have a Zenitsu cosplay. Let's go! Demon Slayer cosplays for the win. Also, what I love about the Demon Slayer cosplay is if you have the base uniform, you can basically cosplay any character. You just change out the Haori. It's great. And yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Yujis around. Not really. So you're kind of right there. There's several characters I noticed that just don't get a lot of attention. Like, I know when I went to a convention, I was like one of only maybe 3 Zenitsus there. It was crazy. Like, I get it. He's a crybaby character. Oh, it's always Gojo. Oh my gosh, so much Gojo. And yeah, Sukuna, yeah. It's always either the anime boys with white hair or the anime guys that could literally kill you. Or both. Okay. I don't think the shading looks bad on this. Could be better, but it also could be worse. So, that's fine. Just kind of sort of getting this in check here. I'm thinking this sort of thing. Ooh, that's not it. Hello, why do I keep doing that? Just gonna add a little bit of pinkness to kind of like get this a little bit more oomphin'. Not quite here. That needs to be a different color. Kind of like smooth this out so it's not so intense. It just gives it a little bit more oomph. And I think for the lip area, I kind of want to take this and then maybe desaturate it somewhat. No, that's a little bit too weird if I desaturate it. Let's not do that. I need this to be a little bit less than what it's doing right now. I'll figure it out. Hold on, I'll figure it out. I want to have like some sort of impression of lips here, but also that's like too colorful. Like I don't like how colorful that is. Oh god, Jesus. It's the same for Boruto, because out of all cosplay, I saw 9 people cosplay Himawari. It's a situation where the side character outshines the main, and Himawari is easy and adorable cosplay, so it's understandable. Like I said with Yuji from JJK. Yeah. That's definitely true. Like, it's good when the main character has a lot of presence, but like when you lose that presence and it goes all to a side character, it kind of highly skews things here. Okay, and now we want to do some extra stuff on the face here. First things first, we're gonna kind of brighten up. That might be too bright. Might be too bright. No, that works out just fine. It's a little bit bright, maybe. It'll be fine. I still love Zenitsu. I do too. He's gonna really get his moment in these movies, and I'm so happy for that. I'm so excited to see it animated. It's gonna be fantastic. Still surprised, freaking the voice actor for the dub for... Oh my god, I can't even remember that character's name. I hated him so much I forgot his name. It feels like a betrayal from Sayu that he's voice acting that character. But, yeah, I get it. Alrighty, let me see here. I need... Brain is not braining. What was I going to do here? What? Right, the scar. Okay, that's what I was gonna do. Whoops. Okay. This has the scar as being like a darker color, but I feel like if it was a scar, it would be a lighter color, but like, gotta respect the design. Pizza's orange. Okay, so we're gonna like desaturate this and darken it a little bit, and then we're gonna fidget with it. We're gonna fidget with this. I might have to saturate it some actually. I think I need it to be a lot darker than that. Maybe not. And then where's the original skin tone? Let me kind of like just brush that a little bit. That's acceptable, I think. Okay. This is voice actor voices Jinu from Solo Leveling and Gigi from Dandadan. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. Nice. Yeah, I know I mostly do subs over dubs, but it's still interesting to hear the depth of certain voice actors. See, I'm not... Let me go ahead and specify. I'm not a sub supremacist. Other people can watch dubs. I don't care. I just personally prefer listening to things in their natural language. I think it has to do with, like... Oh my gosh. I guess it's a combination of having their mouths match more closely to the movements, and also certain meanings and things can be lost in translation. Because, like, I'm actually learning Japanese, but, like, I still feel like the subtitles are a little bit more spot on to, like, what they're trying to convey versus whatever the other thing is. My brain's not working. The dub. There we go. Alrighty, let's find... Not that. We want it to be more like this. Why am I doing this the hard way? Move. At the convention, I went to Sampan cosplays at Kaigaku. At first, the organizer asked, should we include Kaigaku since he's kind of spoiler? And then I just screwed. Honestly, I let them in the photo shoot. Yeah! I mean, why not? It's okay. It doesn't matter if nobody knows who they are yet. It's fine. As long as they got a sick cosplay and the enthusiasm, bring it. Yeah. Cosplaying's for fun anyways. I mean, I get not wanting people to be spoiled, but, you know, they're already standing right there. They cooked with Kaigaku cosplay. They had the eyes, the makeup, and everything. Oh, that's really cool. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've seen a couple of really good, like, cosplays. I am worried about how unhinged they'll become after the movies come out, though. Because I've seen some absolutely twisted cosplays out there for some anime. Here's looking at you, Full Metal Alchemist. But yeah. I'm both terrified and intrigued to see what is to come. Alrighty, let me see here. These eyes are kind of like an orangey reddish color, so I'm gonna go over here. Alrighty, so... I'm actually gonna take this and put it up here. There's a reason why I'm doing this. It's called... I need something to be above the hair. You were interviewed and you were asked what's the cringiest thing you saw at an anime convention? Oh boy. Whew. Honestly, I don't know about cringe, but one of the funniest things I ever saw at an anime convention was... Here, let me just... I'll do this down here first, and then I'll do it on top. It doesn't matter. One of the funniest things I saw... There were two instances. Instance number one. There was someone who was dressed up with a sombrero in the Attack on Titan outfit, and instead of the swords, they had chili peppers, and when they were asked who they were, they said, "I'm Tsukasa." So that was funny. And the other one that I thought was really funny was when there was someone who was dressed up as Sailor Mercury, but they had like sunglasses and like a full-on mustache, and they were like, "I'm Freddie Mercury." It was so good. It was so good. I love that. I love when people do stupid things like that. Also, there's a person who made like a full suit of armor out of like entirely out of Pokemon cards. Like, that's insane. Like, they're insane, but it's cool. But also, those poor Pokemon cards. Okay, I think I'm gonna pull this over top just so that I can see what I'm doing. Yes, thank you. The cringiest was some girl who was trying to hit on this dude who was from cosplaying Shao Tucker from Full Metal Alchemist. Why was she hitting on him? What? of all the cosplayers, why Shao Tucker? Okay, I think I might need the bottom part to be a little bit more saturated and a little bit more intense. Worst part was the dude had his family with him and his daughter. Oh no. Why? There are certain points where like you need to realize you gotta quit while you're ahead. Oof, big oof. And then I gotta go up here, and I gotta go up here, and I gotta do this one. And I gotta do this one. I know I'm doing that underneath the hair, but I don't care. Okay, duplicate layer. This one goes down where it belongs. This one becomes less. There, now you can see it through the hair. Boom. you. Now, unfortunately, I feel like that's probably all I'm gonna have time to do today. So I am going to have to wrap it up here because I have to actually help my family with something. But got some good progress done. I'm having fun with it. I need to remember to draw the pendant. I need to tell myself over and over, draw that pendant, girl. You need to draw that pendant. Okay, listen. I want you to snooze. I don't need ads right now. Yeah. I saw some cosplay as Ruka for Rent a Girlfriend. Oh, jeez. It was a cozy stream? Yeah! I try and make it at least cozy somewhat when I'm doing the doodles. No, I can't vouch for anything else. What? Huh? Ah, it froze! I'm frozen! Oh god. I'm frozen! No! All I wanted to do was turn back on the little winter picture. Oh. Whoops! Okay, it's gonna take a second for me to get unstuck here. Okay, there we go. Oh, nope, it started again. My encoding is overloaded. Why is my encoding overloaded? Okay, I'm unstuck again. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're good. Whoo! Alright. Now, I'm gonna find a lovely person to raid. Yay! Yeah, absolutely. It was a fun stream. I had a great time. I'm wearing green, so I am impervious to the pinches by St. Patrick's Day law. Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Okay. Got someone playing Monster Hunter, and then we do have my usual art people that I can raid. Oh my gosh. No matter how badly I want to, I could never raid them. I'd be too terrified. I can't do that. They're too good of an artist. I'd scream. Okay. So what do y'all want? Y'all want some more art stuffs? Or do you want to watch some Monster Hunter? I'll leave it up to y'all. I think these glasses tilt too much. They tilt just a little too much. Need a little bit less curvature on them. Wah. Wah. Okay, I guess in order to keep up how are you Hunter rank 60 already? Anyways, I guess we will, you know what, we will raid the Monster Hunter, why not? Genuinely though, how are you Hunter rank 60? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up that raid. I think this is spelled correctly. Fun fact, the person I'm raiding right now is actually the person I was drawing today. I don't think they're aware that I was drawing them, so hush. I don't want them checking my VOD, I'm not done yet. Anywho's. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this raid here, and if you'd like to copy the raid message, feel free to do so. I don't have a subscriber one yet, but we do have this one that you can use in any chat pretty much, so feel free to copy that one if you'd like. And then we also have, if you like my content and you want to just kind of hear more about me, I post when I'm going live, mostly on my Discord, but on some other places too. I also do polls sometimes in my Discord for what games I'm going to play or what activities I'm going to do. I also have a bunch of lore posted in there. If you like VTuber lore, I have a lore channel that's honestly probably unhinged with how much is in there. And then, what? No, stop. Go away. Anyways, and then also, if you like my artwork, you can support me or commission me on my Ko-fi. I'm gonna go ahead and heat this over here. Boop. And lastly, y'all, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. I am gonna be going off to rest and relax, and if you need to do so, absolutely feel free. Bye-bye for now, and off we go. And, boop.